Gretchen and Jen get together to discuss Tamra's meltdown from last week.
How are you feeling with everything?
You know, yesterday was a lot, for sure.
They both agree that Tamra isn't getting any better despite both of them making amends with her 2 weeks ago.
Liar.
Jen is still going to Tamra's spring fling party.
You're all invited.
Gretchen is not.
Bitch, because you can't change. Wear your florals!
Ultimately, they both agree.
You and I are not going to change her. Maybe it's just time to be mindful of where we want to give energy to.
Meanwhile, Tamra preps for the party and tells Eddie about each attendee she's angry at and why.
Gina, Shannon, Jen, Heather, Emily. I'm fine with Shannon. I wouldn't say great.
And she was fine with Jen, but then Jen followed the pop star that Gretchen accused Tamra of hooking up with.
Why would she follow him?
I don't know, but I'm going to ask her when she comes to the party tomorrow.
As for Heather, Tamra's annoyed that Heather never takes sides, but in this case did seem to be kind of enjoying the fact that Tamra might have recorded a shitty single.
What the? Did you stick up for me? Listen to me. I said, this is gross. I don't want to hear about this. Just stick up for me for once. You know what I've learned? A friend to everybody is a friend to nobody.
Ironically, Heather is picking a side this time, and that side is simply not Tamra's.
You know, when I went outside with Tamra, I was like, when you behave that way, when you talk that way, when you're grabbing her wrist, you lose when you do that. You need to be able to communicate in a calm, reasonable way.
It's not a proxy, is what I'm saying.
Gina and Emily go shopping for floral dresses to wear to Tamra's party, and Emily chooses this moment to say that while they were on the sleepover, Gretchen, Emily, and Heather all agreed that Tamra was the least trustworthy person in the group.
Who do you trust the least? That's the question, Heather.
Tamra, would you give her sensitive information?
No.
Shannon chooses this moment to tell Heather that while they were all in Temecula, Tamra and Gina laughed at the thought of Heather doing groundlings.
Your name did come up.
My name?
I've never really seen her as a comedian.
They're like, why is Heather doing comedy? She's not a comedian.
Not great, Bob.
I gotta put a carpet out. Don't want anybody tripping and suing me.
Party time. The host is angry at so many of the guests, and so many of the guests are angry with and afraid of the host. But honestly, this does look like a really cute, fun party.
Everyone's going to have their own station.
Speaking of Gretchen, she's doing just fine. Shannon even calls to check on her, but it's clear that Shannon is dreading the party more than Gretchen is regretting missing it.
Just wanted to check and see if you're okay, because
Let me tell you, I'm enjoying this much more than where you're headed.
Emily arrives first, and while she has Tamra alone, she shares the conversation between her, Heather, and Gretchen at Heather's sleepover, where they all agreed that Tamra was extremely untrustworthy.
Who out of this group of women do you trust the least? I said you.
It doesn't go well.
Wait, now you're pissed at me?
No, I'm f***ing hurt by you.
This is the first of 3 major exits.
I don't know if I get a cake now.
Tamra comes back down when Gina arrives and calms down a little bit when Gina points out how cool it would have been if she had slept with that unnamed pop star.
I thought it was cool that you slept with.
Well, I was kind of hoping you did.
She makes sure everyone knows that she could have slept with him, and also makes sure they know that she's friends with his wife.
I talked to his wife, and she said Jen Pedrante just followed him.
Does she want dirt or does she want tickets?
Once Jen, Heather, and Shannon have all arrived, Tamra ushers everyone out onto the porch to tell them that she's going to have lunch with Katie Janela.
I'm going to meet with her.
Are you?
Yeah, she's going to tell me everything
About?
what went down.
Emily points out that it's a little problematic for Tamra to sit down with such a known liar who has offended pretty much everyone at this party in order to build a case against Gretchen.
Well, then you're going to sit down with her, and in this moment, you're going to believe what she has to say. Because it works for your narrative against Gretchen.
Emily's pretty upset, but Tamra's pretty unfazed.
And then you want to be upset that I said I didn't trust you?
Can we just decorate cakes now, guys?
But before they can get started, Tamra makes sure to pick a fight with Heather so Heather doesn't feel left out.
Me?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
By you.
Heather runs down her list of grievances against Tamra, but when she gets to her comedy career, Tamra makes sure to call in Gina so she can spread responsibility for not taking Heather seriously.
My career again.
Let's ask the other girls if that's what I said.
Gina.
And as a strategy, it worked.
We didn't know what it was.
Gina sidelines Heather with a fight where Heather has to prove to Gina that being a working comedic actress is actually quite difficult. When I say it's a good strategy, I mean that she started this conflict and now it is a shouting match that doesn't involve her.
All of these bitches also were laughing at you and your lack of comedic ability. Like, this is bullshit.
And it's working like a charm.
Can we decorate some cakes? Just start. They can jump in.
Everyone has such a good time. So fun. Now that the stated reason for the party has been finished, the real fun can begin again.
She sent me this screenshot right here. It said Jennifer just started following him.
I don't care about that. Just keep coming with the evidence.
At this point, everyone's pretty tired of the party and everything that goes along with it.
I can't do this.
Let's talk in the courtyard.
I'm gonna make another drink.
Unfortunately for Tamra, Jen is pretty unmoved about the fact that Tamra knows she publicly followed a public figure.
I'm gonna leave it that you and I do things different, and that's fine. That's f***ing fine.
Heather tries to smooth things over, but ultimately no one is surprised when Tamra tearfully quits again for the second time this episode and the third time this season.
Oh my God, I can't. I really f***ing can't.
I thought that we were close, and for you to say that just hurts my feelings so bad that I just don't even want to be in this group anymore.
Does Tamra actually quit? Who can say? But she definitely storms up some stairs crying for the second time this episode and her fourth storm off this season. So maybe?
Have a great season.
Hope you're happy with yourself.
She just quit again. Hope you're happy with yourself. I just can't.
And I'm unprofessional.
Should we bring the cake?